At all, because it just didn't make sense for him for a robot wouldn't blink or anything like that, so he just trained himself to keep his eyes open for like long periods of times and just be really creepy.
Robert Patrick.
That's the one. Yeah, that guy was cool.
In every movie you saw him afterwards, you just expected him to like change his arms to giant blades and start killing people.
Yeah. It's like anytime he started to stare without blinking.
Wait, he plays John Cena's father in Peacemaker?
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Peacemaker, like, I don't know. If anyone's seen it, it's okay. I don't know. It's got its ups and its downs.
I have not seen any of it. I think you have to watch it on Sky here. They don't have it on Netflix or Amazon, so I haven't seen it.
It's HBO.
My mom was like super hyped about it, so she was like, "You gotta watch it. It's the funniest shit ever." And of course, I'm like, "Okay."
Well, I mean, we usually get the HBO stuff on Amazon after a little while, but it hasn't came on it.
Well, Peacemaker is how would I say this?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you told me about it before.
Yeah, no. Well, if you want to see John Cena acting like an asshole for several episodes, yes, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, basically, it's just John Cena being a goof, and yeah, it kind of does that really annoying thing like some TV shows and movies do, where it's like they like extend the joke out too long.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, all right, yeah, we get it. It's it's funny now. Let's move on, please. This is getting old real quick. I will say my favorite character though is Vigilante. That's just I love him. Fucking psychopath.
Vigilante is a perfectly sensible person and not at all a weirdo who's done horrible things.
Just trying to double check and make sure I got everything all set up correctly ish. All right. So in the meantime, I think everybody's like, I think we kind of did repairs and shit towards the end of the last session.
I done mine, yeah.
Okay.
I think Laura did hers.
No, I've not. I've still got, but I'm just gonna not bother till the next session, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
I have done like other things, but I've not used my what are they called again? Crits. I've not used my crits yet.
Okay, I do remember you wanted some sort of like a defensive sort of mod.
Yes.
All right, so
do you have that?
Well, okay, it's like I said, it's very sort of nebulous. There's no like really hard rules for it. You just sort of like tell me like kind of what you want this mod to do, and I'll kind of like try to put some flavor to it, and then we can hash out the details.
Well, when I go on like say hold or something, that it's sort of when someone slams into me, it's not as harsh.
Okay, so you're sort of one like damage reduction sort of a thing, like a force field or something?
Yeah. I'm not talking about total protection, I'm talking about like it's not as harsh.
Okay, yeah. Well, like the actual effects are kind of just, up in the air also. It's the main thing is like no matter what, the illegal mods always deploy successfully. It's just a matter of like you getting caught using it, or if the mod breaks down and just doesn't work afterwards. Like no matter what, it will always work the first time. So it
Yeah.
will always benefit you. So and it might like completely negate a slam attack, or it might like reduce some of the damage you would normally take, or just whatever seems kind of interesting for the story. Like there's no real hard rules for illegal mods. It's just a matter of like getting caught, and you only ever roll to deal with the consequences basically, rather than like it takes off X amount of points or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Maybe like probably the next session then. I'll just like leave it just now.
Well, you can have it now. I'm just like trying to set up the numbers for it.
Oh,
I mean, it's
okay.
up to you if you want it or not right now.
How much is it?
So yeah, you're kind of wanting more of like a defensive thing. How many crits do you have?
Well, I have 11,600.
Oh my god. Okay, you need to stop coming in first place. Okay, yeah, we'll just say
10,000.
and you're one sort of like, yeah, I'm not that cruel. And you're one sort of like just like a quick force field that pops up and then shuts down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say, let's go. It'll cost you 6,000 crits to put it on there, and then just put a note somewhere, like probably on your sheet, or if you should be able to edit it now properly, so you could just put a note somewhere like, force field mod, and then
Can I just put it on my own personal sheet, or do I put on the Roll20 sheet?
it doesn't really matter, just as long as you have you can read it, so that way you can find it. That way, just in case it pops up again. Also, like I said, because of like using the mod and stuff like that, you have to have your risk of discovery, which I'll say is just a 3. So you basically roll higher than 3, and nobody sees you. Use this mod, and then the risk of breaking.
So I don't have to. I can use it when I want to use it. Like I don't have to use it all the time.
No, you don't have to use it all the time. It's only whenever you want to, deploy it. That's whenever you use it, because it's just a little trick that you have hidden in your car, basically.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. So just take off 6,000 crits, and then make a note like force field mod, risk of discovery is 3, and then risk of breaking, let's do 4. And like I said, the risk of discovery and risk of breaking, those are just you roll higher than those numbers, and then nobody notices anything and your mod doesn't break.
Okay, cool.
I have no idea how to spend any of my volts or crits.
I mean, you could upgrade, you can balance, rebalance your car's stats, or upgrade them, or
how much does it cost to upgrade acceleration to 3?
Whoops, I goofed up my buttons there. I think just to permanently upgrade your machine's stats is 15.
15 what?
Volts. 15 volts.
Fuck yeah, we'll do it.
And then if you want to just like move a point from one stat to another, that's just 5. And then your crits can be spent on either buying more volts, or so that way you can upgrade again, or you can use them to buy mods. If you want to buy a volt, it's just 1,000 crits.
Nah, I bumped my speed. I bumped my acceleration up to 3, so I can neom.
Yeah. And that goes for everybody. If you have abundance of stuff, you can go ahead and upgrade or modify your vehicles however you want.
How many points was it? It's volts for adding acceleration, right?
Yeah, to bump up to upgrade a stat, it's 15. And if you have enough crits but don't have enough volts, you can just buy volts and then upgrade.
Okay, well, not yet.
Okay. And like I said, mods are also a thing that if you want, not saying you have to, just, making sure everybody has the opportunity if they want. And, as always, just in times, teams of engineers and mechanics and, technicians take care of all the hard work while you guys just focus on yourselves and, trying to plan out the next race and whatever other plans you guys might have.
Yes,
then
get into my quarters and back again.
Yes,
yeah, basically.
Indeed.
Once again, the as you're traveling along in this, epic montage of upgrades and modifications begins, you all are made aware that the next race is going to be at a planet called Pythonia, because I'm so good at naming things. It's essentially a very dusty desert planet. It's kind of tidally locked, so the planet doesn't necessarily spin it spins at the same rate that it goes around its sun. So the sun is always shining on one side of the planet, while the other side of the planet is just constantly nighttime. And then there's this very thin strip that goes right around essentially the twilight space of the planet, and that's where the majority of the planet's population resides. In some places, it kind of gives this very large green and blue kind of reptile pupil shape along the planet. And of course, this is the homeworld of a lot of reptilian and snake-like aliens, including Rattlesnake Jake's homeworld, the bounty hunter alien that kind of tried to make an alliance with you guys, but you decided nah, and completely took him out of the last race. Unfortunately, you didn't kill him, and it seems that Rattlesnake Jake survived the crash and has made it very clear that he's not happy about how things turned out, but as far as you know, there hasn't been any messages sent to you or anything like that, no threats. But there's definitely that feeling of we might have made an enemy, which was to be expected. But as far as the race itself it's essentially the standard 3 laps. There's no pit stops. The track itself goes across, large, dusty, open plains, and then kind of dips down in through these incredibly tight canyons that have sharp turns and all sorts of hazards, including falling rocks and things like that. You also know that this planet and even this race has kind of a reputation for being almost as loose with the rules as Redline. Officially, the local authorities still try to crack down on just outright murder, but the amount of quote-unquote accidents that happen are very, very high, to the point where everyone knows none of these are accidents.
Are we supposed to make accidents in the race today?
Sorry, what?
We're gonna make accidents today?
I don't, that depends on how you guys race more than anything. But essentially expect much more of a cutthroat race. A lot of the drivers themselves are probably not going to be playing fair, and are probably more interested in taking out the competition rather than simply winning, which is essentially the warning of the that just in time kind of gives everybody is like, just be prepared for a bit of a brawl in this race.
Well, gee, I hope my extra speed is gonna dust the competition.
I'm glad I put a point into weight. It's alright. I mean, Glip Glorp's on our side.
For now.
Could I put a big spike in my bumper?
Just a big spike?
Yep.
Do you want it to do anything like a mod, or is it just...
Oh yeah,
Just for
it's
show.
ramming people. Yeah, it's just for show, but we'll ram people with it.
I mean, yeah, if you don't want it to do anything like a mod, then you can just do that for free. But if you're wanting it to actually, like, be for ramming, it won't cost you that much, but probably be like, I don't know, 1,000 crits.
Shit, I'll take a spike for ramming for 1,000.
1,000 crits, mine goes 6,000.
Well, yours isn't just a spike. Yours is like a force field, and even like just a spike, like,
I think that's a bit cheap.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a spike. I mean, it's only going to affect things that are in front of you.
Yeah. If you're definitely gonna have just a spike, it's definitely gonna be limited to only targets whoever's in front of you.
Tell you what, I'll buy 2 spikes, one on the front and one on the back.
Trying to decide because, like, yeah, risk of discovery. I mean, like, it's not doing anything. It's just sort of there.
I bought a spike for the front and the back.
I mean, I would think discovery would be quite high because it'd be very obvious when you're using it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because mine was quite high. Mine's a force field, and like that's more
Yeah,
sort
but
of.
yours is going to like
a
save your
spike-
life. The
a spike-
spike's just going to
a
give you like
spike-
+1 or something.
Yeah, but the spike is like so noticeable.
Oh, jeez, fucking Discord, don't do this.
It could be a retractable spike though.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just pops out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're wanting it to be retractable, or?
Well, I'm guessing that if you started the race with one big massive spike sticking out, then you'd be discovered right away.
Yeah, probably. So yeah.
But it'd probably just have to pop out at some point.
Yeah, because mods are supposed to be like deployable. So yeah, okay. So let's see. I don't know what seems fair.
I will even pay 1,500 for each spike. Since it's gonna be deployable.
1,500? What the?
Yeah, 1,500.
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was like 15,000. Never mind.
If it's 15,000, I'd be going a lot more high tech than a spike.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's why I was like, yeah, that's way too much. No, yeah, what 1,500? Sure. We'll say okay. Since it's retractable, there's got to be a higher risk of breakage, especially since you're using it for ramming. So we'll say if you guys are wanting like these retractable spike things, we'll just say, yeah, they cost 1,500 because they're relatively cheap, low tech. They're pretty obvious, so we'll say 3 as the risk of discovery. So you have to roll higher than 3, otherwise people are definitely spotting that. Or, yeah, we'll just stick with 3. And then the risk of breakage we'll also say is 3.
Ah, what are you talking about? 3? I've got 4 for the risk of breakage. That's like, I think they got like a better deal than I got.
Yeah, but yours is doing more because it's protecting you.
Yeah. To be fair,
Yeah,
theirs only does the one thing. Theirs only does the one thing. It's literally just
so
a
you
metal
would think
spike.
you would think that would like break easily.
Well, no, I would think the discovery should be higher because then it's
Yeah.
more likely to be discovered. So maybe discovery should be like 5.
Okay. Any objections to that?
About what discovery?
Yeah.
Not my discovery.
No. Yours is not as, yeah. But I'm talking about the spikes. Risk of discovery, you have to roll higher than 5 in order to keep hidden. Make sure.
I think that's
hidden.
fair. I think 5 is fair.
I am a gnome person.
Yeah, you don't have any mods, do you?
No, because I don't know what the list of mods even looks like. So I have no idea how to
Okay.
ask for any.
Like I said, the mods are like it's really just a couple of examples. They can be just like what we're doing now is putting stats to basically just a metal spike that pops out, or like a
Okay,
offensive
but
force
what
field.
about like hubcap, like those hubcaps blades that pop out and like rip your people's necks, rip up the. Oh no, these are hover cars. Fuck, never mind.
Well, they could be whatever, man.
No, that doesn't work.
It's all pretend anyways.
I don't think this really works in the fiction. It works better in like a conventional modern setting.
Just fire a chainsaw out the side of your wheel.
Right.
I don't.
But yeah, for the metal spikes, like I said, we'll just say the risk of discovery will be 5, and the risk of breakage, I think I said 3.
Yeah, you did.
If that seems fair.
Yes.
He's asking you.
I was more asking everybody else, but
You've already got
Yeah.
yours, man, for trying. Put everyone else down.
yeah, if that seems fair, we'll just say those are the stats for that, and then I guess Dave's wanting something.
I got no fucking clue what to get, so no.
Okay, well, I mean, like the list of examples are like ranging from like the lowest chance of discovery and breakage, which is like just a comms hack that lets you broadcast to the cockpit of any machine that's near you, and then it ranges all the way up to like the
Okay.
most.
What
You know.
if I do that and it broadcasts into other people's vehicles and it shows them me doing their mom?
Jesus Christ. Well, I know the White Shadow's got a mod that broadcasts like smell. So okay, is the intent of the mod to just sort of disrupt whoever's near you?
Yeah.
Make it, and it's literally just you're just blasting loud noise from their comms or whatever.
Oh no, they're just gonna see their mom getting done.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well. Okay, so for that's also a fairly simple thing. It's not very rarely visible from the outside, so whatever helicams are watching aren't gonna necessarily see it. So we'll say, yeah, that's just another cheap one. Let's do another 1,500 crits, and then the risk of discovery can be just 1, and risk of breakage will be 2.
I imagine the amount of research that has to go into finding every driver's mum to superimpose it on the image.
I figure like like those AI created stuff like.
But that's like
I
what
feel
he's
like-
doing on the computer between races is like researching everybody's mother.
Yeah, right. It's just,
Okay, but what if I paid someone to do all their mothers?
oh God.
That's a big investment.
That's a big investment. If you're wanting genuine footage, that's gonna up the price for the mod.
Although if Jackie is like this really kind of sleazy charmer guy, maybe he's the one doing it.
I don't know. I feel like
I
that's
need all the time in the world for that one.
All the time between races is you just like on the messenger, like hitting up all their moms.
anytime there's a team meeting, both White Shadow and Jackie are missing. Just White Shadow's just trying to catch up, and Jackie's off doing everybody's mom. But yeah, we'll keep the risk of discovery and breakage the same, so it's just 1 and
Okay.
2, and that. But like, I don't know. You tell me what you think a fair price is. We'll call it there.
We'll call it an even 2,000.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, you need to get a sound effect for that one.
And keep in mind, like full-on weapons are available, like if you really want to. But that's just making sure that y'all are aware that there isn't really a strict limit to what mods can do and what you want them to be, whatever. But so far, I love that everyone's kind of going, sort of non-standard. Like, I just want to beam smelly slime into their, and then videos of me doing their mom. You don't want like guns or missiles or anything? Nah. Just videos of me doing their mom. Okay.
We're pacifists.
Well,
most of us are.
most of you are. Glipglorb is just... I don't even know if Glipglorb understands the concept of winning. He just wants
race.
to bash everything. Yeah, he just wants to bash.
Destruction Derby is the only mode he knows.
Yeah, exactly. Race? I thought this was just, bumper cars. What are you talking about?
That's what they told me it was. Bumper car.
Alright, so, if everybody's ready now, after this brilliant montage of upgrading and modifying your vehicles for the next race. Yeah, and of course doing people's moms. Making poor Philip harvest the smelliest of slime and pouring it into your machine. You guys will, of course, the Starliner will land on the track. You guys will transport your cars to the race, and we will go ahead and get started. I went ahead and just didn't do the tracker thing because I didn't think I think it would mess up what I've already got. But go ahead and you guys still have the hack from last time, so just roll a d20 and then -1 for your starting positions.
And -1, so...
Yeah, so you'll start a little, in theory, a little closer to first place.
Got 15.
This new advanced rule doesn't let you do like a minus number.
Oh wow, yeah, I just now got to that too. What the fuck?
8.
Wait, are we rolling for? Oh, yes, we are rolling for it.
Yeah.
I am 7. I heard it, and I heard the thing about hacking it, and I just didn't put the pieces together for a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I mean, you're 7's a 6, so you're even further ahead.
Oh, oops.
Okay, interesting spread. Well, let me just throw a slight wrench into things. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, once again, you guys deploy your random numbers, hack, and manage to get to your starting positions. And also, oh wait, I goofed up one of the numbers. There we go. And you also notice that Rattlesnake Jake has apparently recovered and rebuilt his machine. It does seem a little bit on the beefier side than last time. However, there is no pre-race banter or communications. He doesn't even seem to be looking at you guys for the most part. But that ever-present confident smile never seems to leave his face. And as you all once again get into positions...
I mean, I don't know what he's smiling about. He's right in front of Glipglorp.
Yep. One would think that would be a terrifying prospect, but Jake doesn't seem to be not smiling, so... Once again, you all are in your positions in the starting line. You're kind of scattered around mid-pack. You kind of wish that the hack did a little bit more, but unfortunately, this is where you are. Slightly better than what you would have been if you were following the rules. But once again, you hear over the announcements, start your engines, and that so fantastic cacophony of engines and turbines and reactors whirling to life and growling with anticipation as the numbers start to count down, and then right as it ticks down to 0, this great big loud horn blows, and you are all putting the pedal to the metal instantly. Starting us off at the head of the pack in Helicam phase is Jackie Grease Lightning.
I am gonna neom. I want to advance.
All right, go ahead and roll it. Yay, everything seems to be working.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. We have the
Oh, damn it, I should have made a macro for me. Oh well. It's just pushback.
Okay, 1.
Yeah, so it's...
I think I can go at first if I'm reading that right.
Yeah, you are absolutely unhindered as you go up all the way up to first.
Neom.
Yeah, the first 5 people in front of you just cannot seem to control.
Now, can
their
I
spots.
broadcast doing your mom into the guy in second place?
You just instantly want to start doing that? Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and, roll for discovery and breakage, which should be low. So just basically roll higher than...
I was a 1 on discovery, so that's a pass, and it's a
Yep.
pass.
Jesus. Yep. So very easy to do. Yeah, nobody seems to suspect a thing. However, the car in second place does seem to be a lot more unsteady than he already was, since you kind of breezed past him and all the others.
What the hell? Mom?
Oh God! Bringing
know.
this all the way down to Captain 2 Block. Well, I don't know why I clicked that. Okay. And I think Captain 2 Block's gonna hold his position, which he just barely manages to just to dominate this part of the track. His car is a lot beefier than some of the others, so he, so White Shadow directly in front of you is this more or less this big, like, just beefy tank of a machine, and it's just by sheer brute strength and size, it is kind of holding you back at the moment.
So
What would you like to do?
all I could do is hold then, right?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you definitely can't get past him, but you can, hold your position, or you can retreat if you'd like.
Well, I'm not going to retreat, no.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll it.
Haha!
Well, yeah, just barely managed to also kind of. You're in this sort of weird standoff with the backside of Captain 2 Block's machine, and neither one of you are letting anybody get past here. Which brings us down to Princess Peach. What would you like to do for Helicam phase?
Overtake.
Oh, you mean advance?
Oh, advance. Yeah, advance.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with your speed. There we go. Just move that to the other side.
Not showing anything. It said you attempted to use a roll command looking for the value of a selected token, but I've added the token.
I mean, you should be able to do it for our swindle if it's working.
Yeah.
No, I think I should do it myself though.
No, but just to test if it's actually working.
Oh, okay, but that doesn't count.
Yeah. No worries. Let me just. Okay, got yours selected. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so now go ahead and click your token, and then it should pop up this thing at the top of the screen.
Okay.
Should just be roll plus acceleration.
It's not showing up anymore.
It was there earlier.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it was there like a second ago and now it's gone.
Did I goof up the spelling? No? Do-do-do-do-do.
Well, I mean, if you did it, then it's still working.
Yeah, I'm just not sure why it's
Oh,
not working for her.
it's came back again.
It's because
Okay.
Turtle 20 like is maxing out our CPU all the time.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, what'd I do?
How does that work?
I don't know. That computer needs reformatting, I think.
Okay, so roll to advance, push back. Yeah, you managed to get up right on White Shadow, unless White Shadow decides to let you pass.
No,
That's
I've got
about
this
as-
speeches. It's fine.
So right now you're kind of just right behind White Shadow, hopefully able to back him up in the next phase. But until then, we're gonna go to all the way down to Rattlesnake Jake, and yeah, he is going to roll acceleration first. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so pushback's a little rough for him. He'll go ahead and just move up the one space, and the rest he'll just have to struggle with not getting at the moment. Which puts us with Glipglorp here in the Helicams phase. What would you like to do?
I think I'm going to advance.
All right, go ahead.
-1, right? So,
Oh, did it not? The macro didn't work?
how do I do that roll?
Just click on your token, and there should be a couple buttons at the top. If I've done everything correctly.
I'm clicking it, but I don't. Oh wait.
Alpha, you rolled the same.
Oh. Yeah, all right. We'll go ahead and take that one.
I didn't see it up there.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Newfangled thing that I'm shamelessly stealing from Darks.
White Dark.
Yeah, shut up. Either way, you managed to you can move up 2 spaces for free, which will put you in front of Rattlesnake Jake, or you can take 2 damage and move up full 4. Does it want to 11th space? Oh, did my Discord cut out again?
No, Prom's just half asleep.
Oh, fair
What
enough.
is? Yeah, I am.
No worries. You can move up 2 spaces, or you can take 2 damage and move up to 11th space. If you take the 2 spaces, you'll be right in front of Rattlesnake Jake.
I'll take the 2 spaces.
Okay.
He's gonna kill him when he's first go.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. And then that brings us
So I'll have the
to.
extra spike in the back for it.
Yeah, right. There you go. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And that brings us to the Crimson Shriek, who will, of course, accelerate. And, not get far. Not get far at all. Okay. And with that, we'll move on to maneuvers phase. And starting off with Jackie Grease Lightning. The guy behind you is very unsteady, but at the very least, you're in first place.
I will hold. Oh wait, no, wrong phase, maneuver phase. I'm intelligent.
Yeah, no worries.
Block.
All right, go ahead, roll your weight. We'll say that this guy's rolling with acceleration, I guess. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, if he's in first, he gets to choose if he uses speed or wait for it.
Oh, yeah, actually. Yeah, which were you rolling with, Dave?
Wait.
Okay, so oh, that's just your 0, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that just means that he wins the tie anyways, because he's in higher position.
Yeah, if he's ahead, he wins, unless it's a slam, in which case the attacker wins.
Right. Okay, so the guy is really trying to get over the fact that he's watching it, is forced to watch a video of somebody doing his mom, and just doesn't seem focused enough on trying to overpass you. So you maintain your position in first place quite soundly, bringing us all the way down to Captain Two Block here, who unfortunately for him does not have a spike for his back end, but will attempt to kind of hit the brakes and slam into White Shadow here.
I would like to flood his compartment with the odor a la White Shadow.
Okay, so we'll say that. Let's see. We'll take off 2 from his weight roll then. It's just like right at the last second he's hit with this awful noxious smell and kind of shakes him up in a crucial moment. So that's just 3, yeah. So go ahead, roll with your weight.
Shit.
Oh damn.
Do you want me to roll
Just-
the discovery in that as well?
Yeah. I mean, it's like just the 1 and 2 as well, because it's just the stink. Yeah. Still, nobody sees it. But still, despite the momentary shakeup, the Captain Two Block's car is just a massive beast and still manages to catch you for the 2 damage. And then, all right, so you can either lose your position or take 4 damage, or additional damage.
4 is a lot. Fuck, I want to ram him next time though. I'll take the 4 damage and stay with ram.
All right, yeah. So White Shadow, getting a taste of how cutthroat these races can really be, decides to slug it out. Pardon the pun. Princess Peach, what would you like to do for your maneuvers phase?
It's my turn.
Oh fuck, I'm so dumb. White Shadow, what would you like to do for your?
Spring my spike and slam him.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead, roll the discovery and breakage. Okay, and we'll.
Discovered and breaks.
You're absolutely right. Fuck. Oh jeez. Oh, new territory. Ah, da. Said it. Okay, so well, it still deploys successfully the first time. It just unfortunately, the retracting arm kind of locks up and fails to pull the spike back in. So now it's just this very obvious spike hanging out the front of your car. But we'll go ahead and go with the slam. And oh wait, yeah, Captain Two Block will roll with his way, and you'll roll with yours. We'll say the spike does like 3 damage immediately, plus whatever additional. If you win.
Well, I didn't win. I only got 4.
Oh, was that yours? Oh, yeah. We'll say it does 1 free damage, anyways. Oh my gosh, why does it feel like it's been a while? Okay. Okay, so you take another 2 damage.
I'll drop back to.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I'm bound to win.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
he's D6, and then I got 4 back that many places.
yeah, well, you just fall back to 1 space. So
Okay.
you essentially trade places with Princess Peach, which now brings us to Princess Peach for maneuvers phase.
So is it takeover or advance at this one?
You can't take over.
It's overtake, but he's holding his position fairly well.
Oh, okay.
You gotta slam him.
I'm not slamming them.
Hey, wouldn't
I'll just hold. I'll just hold.
Actually, yeah. The holding only holds for the helicam phase. You could still overtake if you want. It just bumps you up to like 1 position if you succeed. But
Yeah,
if you
he would be at my position, isn't he? So
yeah, and if you fail to overtake, then he gets a free slam. So it's entirely up to you what you would like to do.
I'm just gonna stay. Yeah,
You're just gonna block, or
I'm just gonna block. Yeah.
okay, fair enough. Bring us all the way to Glip Glorp. You have Rattlesnake Jake right behind you. What would you like to do for your maneuvers phase?
I want to hit my brakes and put a spike into his vehicle.
All right, so go ahead and
For is that because I left the other side empty?
it might be. I don't know. Let's see. Oh wait, no.
I think that's a server error.
Yeah, I think it's just because like the plus signs. I mean, it still works with the minus signs, but the plus signs I think is what kind of goofed it.
Don't write it in as +4, just write it as 4.
Yeah, so it should work now. I think this happened to me in another game. Yeah, there we go. And then roll for the mod, the breakage and discovery.
Was that a D6?
Yeah, just 2d6. The first one will go for, oh my gosh, yeah, no, For whatever reason that fate decides, Glip Glorp's mod functions perfectly, and you managed to, we'll say, score an additional hit if Rattlesnake Jake doesn't beat your slam, which he does not. So Rattlesnake Jake immediately loses 3. We'll say.
I gotta roll for damage, or no.
Yeah, no, you roll just a d6, and then Rattlesnake Jake has to decide if he wants to lose that many hit points or drop back, which I think Rattlesnake Jake is in fact going to just drop back 1 position. But that brings us up to Rattlesnake Jake's turn. Yeah, and he's going to attempt to overtake the guy in front of him. And fucking fails. So he has to defend against a 3 slam. But succeeds there. So, oh my gosh, this is such a convoluted thing. Yeah, he drops back from Glip Glorp's devastating attack, and then immediately tries to get right back up to where he was, dealing with this upstart in front of him. They duke it out briefly, but Rattlesnake Jake expertly manages to clip his tires in such a way that causes him to spin out, and he once again retakes his spot right behind Glip Glorp. It seems to be a pretty tough cookie to shake. Meanwhile, Crimson Shriek is going to attempt to also overtake. Can't tell if I rolled or not. I probably ought to do something fancy like this. Still manages to win and scooch up a little bit closer, bringing us down to lap 2, right back at the Helicam phase, with Grease Lightning holding a comfortable spot up in first place.
I want to hold.
Absolutely fantastic. So this one, if you're starting in first place, you can use your acceleration to hold.
Oh, okay. I rolled okay. Let me then by my acceleration. That's a 9.
Oh god, yeah. All right, and then pushback. I doubt it. Even with a 6, that still fails against a 9. You are securing for your team first place position at the very least. Nobody can catch up to you. Unlike holding with your weight, you're just putting pedal to the metal and giving yourself a nice healthy lead between first place and second place, who's still just unfortunately being tormented with the psychological warfare you've inflicted on him. Bringing us to Captain Two Block, who now has Princess Peach behind him, which isn't ideal for him. He'd rather be behind. He is going to go ahead and use his acceleration to catch up a little bit. Oof, yeah. And even with the pushback. Oh yeah, you're holding. So yeah, Captain Two Block can only get up to second place. But he is fast approaching. Zooming right past even your second place opponent there. Takes over and is just gunning for you. Which brings us down to Princess Peach. What would you like to do for your Helicam phase?
Advance.
All right, go ahead and roll it. Oh my gosh, you guys with your souped up cars and shit. Yeah, you once again, despite the minimal pushback, just breeze past everybody and even overtake Captain Two Block there, and once again just dominating the podium positions for your team, as now 2 of your members are taking first and second place this round, bringing us down to White Shadow.
Advance.
All right. Jesus, you're already at like 1 integrity.
Yep. No overclocking for me.
I kind of regret not putting pit stops. I feel so bad. But yeah, is that your overtaking?
Yeah.
Advancing?
Yeah.
Even as damaged as the little slugger is, yeah, once again, just breezing past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just easily shoving Captain Two Block back, and Princess Peach, you take over second place.
8 minus 3 is 5.
Yeah, isn't that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, whoops! I know how to count.
Me too.
The American public education system at its best.
You know.
Hey, dude. You know
that's-
what? I'm the doctor.
That's not even fair, because that absolutely is what failed me. Like, the worst math teachers. Anyways, yeah, no. So you settle up right behind Captain Two Block, still with your broken spike just hanging out for everyone to see. So far, no drones have come to yank you off the track, and it might just be because technically you haven't been disqualified.
Waiting for me to explode because I'm nearly dead.
Yeah, because this track definitely favors putting on a show more than playing fair. So that brings us down to Glip Glorp. Once again, Rattlesnake Jake is right behind you, but all of your friends have sped on ahead towards the front lines there.
Glorp's only gonna win through conquest.
So holding position, or would you like to retreat behind Rattlesnake Jake?
I'm gonna advance. I'm gonna keep him on his toes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Glip Glorp's rolling to advance. Go ahead and roll it.
Well,
Or not.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, the middle of the pack is where the fighting's the roughest. So, you try to put some space between you and Rattlesnake Jake to keep him on his toes, as you say. But unfortunately, the pack just keeps you right where you are, and Rattlesnake Jake is still right behind you.
does he remember?
Oh, absolutely, he remembers. Absolutely, that's why he would try to extend that olive branch. But for now, Rattlesnake Jake's also going to advance, because he wants in front of you at least. Which I think puts him, yeah, if he doesn't take any damage, that'll put him right in front of you. So yeah, while you're struggling to get past the fellow in front of you, Rattlesnake Jake manages to come around the other side when you're not focusing on holding, and slips right beside you and kind of nudges you back behind him. But doesn't seem to do anything as of yet, as the Crimson Shriek will also roll to advance, but does not seem to be able to. And with that excitingness, we are on to the maneuvers phase of this lap.
Okay.
So, Jackie, you're still in first place.
Is there any way I can transmit doing your mom into Captain Two Block's thing?
Yeah, we can say that there's a. You can go ahead and it. Like, it sort of uses the same sort of range as your communications to your team.
I think I broke it.
Well, it still deploys, so Captain Two Block, we'll say, is like, I don't know, we'll say he's like at a -1 to all of his rolls. Not sure if I can edit that. Macro,
Okay. I'm just look, if I can make his day harder for everyone else, that's fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you could just well, for maneuvers phase, there's nothing you could really do for the people and nobody in front of you, your teammates behind you. So I assume just
that's why I'm just fucking with the guy 2 points behind me.
yeah, there you go. So we'll just say that's your turn there. Princess Peach, if you want to get in front of Grease Lightning, you probably could, or if you want to mess around with Captain Two Block, you absolutely could do that as well for your maneuvers phase.
I want to just like, is it hold or block? Is it
It's block. Yeah.
Okay, block then. Okay.
You're-
So what do I use?
That's your
Is that
weight. Yeah, that's your weight, and
Okay.
Captain Two Blocks.
Okay. I want to use 2 of my integrity points as well.
Okay, yeah. So that'll give you +2 to whatever you roll here, which is just weight, I believe. Yeah.
4, just to say. Yeah, 4.
Okay, yeah. And we'll say that 2 block is trying to advance. If I remember how this works, I'm clicking the wrong person. Oh yeah, 4 definitely beats his 2. You successfully block his overtake, which means that now you can perform a free slam attack against him, if you wanted to.
No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
Fair enough. Okay, and we'll say that's Captain Two-Block's turn as well, as to try to overtake, but Princess Peach is just not letting him get past. Meanwhile, White Shadow, you have a chance here of doing something. I don't know.
I'm going to fall back one.
Oh, okay, spicy. Retreat's just a thing that you could do anyways, just like a freebie.
Yep.
So you're not going to take any other maneuvers or anything like that?
No, because I've only got 1 health.
Fair enough. I'm just checking.
When I heard you were pulling back, I thought you were lining up some sort of crazy stunt where you're gonna ram him from behind and crush him between 2 cars.
Already tried that behind that did not go well. So I'm keeping my distance.
You still have most of your teammates. In play. You can always go down in a blaze of glory. Take one for the team. But oh well. We're gonna go on to Rattlesnake Jake. And he is going to deploy his own mod, which is Glip Glorp. You see like the back of Rattlesnake Jake's vehicle, kind of this port open up, and it looks sort of like a cannon, but it quickly sucks up a bunch of the surrounding dirt that's being kicked up and forms it and compresses it into this ball of just dust, which then gets essentially fired directly at your view screen and just covers it in dust. And he is going to attempt to overtake the guy in front of him. We'll just say that the dust bomb kind of puts a -1 to whatever you're rolling, Glip.
To me? Who, Rattlesnake Jake's doing that?
Yeah, Rattlesnake Jake's just deployed a mod against you, and now he's just, for your very next roll,
cool.
it's a -1. Yeah, he might be a little bit salty about how last race goes, but unfortunately, he does not get away this go around. So he
gonna get slammed.
Oh wait, yeah, no, he gets slammed with a guy. God dang it. Oh, but the attacker wins and Rattlesnake Jake was defending, so yeah, so he takes, Jesus Christ. Without even meaning to, the other racers are helping you deal with Rattlesnake Jake and his cronies. As he takes another hit and then decides to take, oh my god. Rattlesnake Jake's going to unfortunately fall behind and swap positions with Glip Glorp. Which brings us to Glip Glorp. Your turn. Unfortunately, the dust bomb is kind of covering your view screen from the front, so it's kind of putting a -1 to some of your rolls, but Rattlesnake Jake's behind you.
I am going to slam him.
Nice. Jesus, even with that -1. Yeah, Rattlesnake Jake thought he was real slick with this, but he is, Jesus, taking a beating. So go ahead and roll a d6, and then he's got to decide if he's going to take that extra damage or if he's also falling behind again.
Glip Glorp?
Huh?
D6 probably.
Yeah, go, just roll a d6 for the extra damage. Oh, yeah, no, Rattlesnake Jake is not taking that extra damage and falling back, which brings us to his crony, who's unfortunately been in, damn near dead last, trying to overtake. I'm just fucking barely flips by.
Dice games.
Yeah. All right, and now it's the final lap. Probably should have made this one longer, but oh well.
No.
Once again, Team Juicy still dominating 2 of the 3 podium positions. Grease Lightning in first place. Are you still just fucking around with Captain 2 Block?
Just nyom.
There you go. Oh yeah, holding position. Okay. Well. What am I doing? Yeah, no, you're still holding first place quite soundly. Princess Peach, what would you like to do for Helicam phase?
I want to hold position.
Alright.
I'm going to use 2 of my what's called 2 of my integrity points.
Alright, go ahead.
I don't even have to do that, but hey, I've got 11.
Hey, just sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need it because, yeah, if you're holding your position, you know, you definitely want higher than the pushback, which, yeah, you definitely don't need it. But hey, you know, you did it. So that puts you at, how many hit points do you have? Or how many integrity? Oh, 4? Okay. Damn. All right, yeah. So you managed to hold second place, and Captain 2 Block can't really advance, so he'll hold and also have this sort of, you know, staring match with you. Unfortunately, he fails to control his area of the track, so anyone can still get past him. White Shadow in 5th place. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit my single pedal to go fast.
All right, go ahead. You don't want to overclock or nothing? I'm just, you know.
It just explode. No.
Just explode. No, but yeah, you managed to zoom on ahead, forcing Captain 2 Block out of position.
And now he's in the perfect place for my rear spike now.
There you go.
I
there
got
you
the
go.
rear spike too, huh?
Of course.
It's a great investment piece.
Well,
But Captain 2 Block already did his thing, so.
and my front one really wasn't a great investment.
Mine
Your front one's just dangling. Glorp's his mods deployed perfectly.
Yeah, but he doesn't even need mods. He's a fucking tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Who needs speed?
Right, there you go. When all you gotta do is just kill everybody in front of you. Alright, so, speaking of which, Glorp, what would you like to do for your Helicam phase?
I'm gonna hold. I've tried to accelerate the last 2 times. It's not working for me. So I think I roll weight for holding, right?
Yeah, you roll weight.
Good luck.
Yeah, no. The only people that gets past Glorp is whoever Glorp decides to let get past, which unfortunately Rattlesnake Jake's going to attempt to get up there anyhow.
I mean, it's probably better that he didn't make that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, unfortunately Rattlesnake Jake just stuck right where he is. Really not happy with how his attempt to take you guys out has been going, but last but not least, the Crimson Shriek has to do something this turn. Okay. Ah, damn it! I should have overclocked. I'm so stupid. No, it still did something. All right. So because Glorp's holding position, Crimson Shriek can only get to right there, and we move on to our very final maneuvers phase, which I'm going to assume Jackie Grease Lightning is just going to try to stay right there.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Princess Peach, you've got second place,
No,
fairly
thank you.
dominated. White Shadow behind you, Grease Lightning in front of you. Didn't even really get to use your mods at all.
Nope.
It's because you chickened out from slamming the guy.
That's all right. You guys are very, very comfortable in your first 2 positions there. White Shadow, though, not looking so hot
Right, I'm
with the
going to
machine.
spring my spike at the rear and then I'm going to overclock my last health to slam this guy.
Oh my gosh, going out of blaze of glory. Fuck yeah. Go ahead and do the slam attack first.
6.
Oh my god.
Just enough. Is that the right guy you rolled with?
Yeah, no, I just didn't.
That's the same. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I clicked the right token. I just didn't have like at the, rolling as whoever situated. But anyways.
So doesn't get discovered, but I think it does break.
Yeah, that it does. But at the same time, you did overclock, so your last thing, your last integrity point. So. A couple things happen. First and most importantly, you have to eject. So roll a d6, and just don't roll a 1. I said don't roll a 1. Well,
Philip!
What do you do?
Well, the slime just like hits everybody and the tracks
I just
roll
like
out.
I just hit a
Oh.
wall in the way they expect a slug to hit a wall.
yeah, no. Unfortunately, you deploy the spike. It jams up, but you don't care. You put all your power into the attack, and you hit the brakes and collide with Captain Two Block, who's barely taken any damage whatsoever. But you put everything that the little slugger has into kamikazing Captain Two Block. Unfortunately, the safety features in your vehicle just couldn't handle the stresses of the overclocking and also the breaking of the mods.
I like to think Philip is purposely sabotaged my ejection seat because he's had enough.
Yes, exactly that. Philip, who thinks that he can get out of his eternal servitude, tries to sabotage the ejection, and White Shadow and the little slugger explode in just a fiery, slimy mess, which unfortunately does a shitload of damage to Captain Two Block's car, covering his vehicle in slime and splatter, which causes Captain Two Block's car to also collide with a canyon wall, and just explode as well. We'll just for fairsies. Well, Captain Two Block survives.
Should I roll how much damage he takes? 'Cause I never rolled it at d6.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do that, and then his car is absolutely fucking totaled. Even with the extra damage that your sacrifice is put on, and we'll go ahead and re-roll the ejection because it's funny.
Nice.
And just like that, two vehicles or two racers are gone, dead unfortunately. However, not all is lost. There is genetic cloning, and I'm sure if they can scrape off enough DNA, they can regrow both Captain Two Block and the White Shadow. But for now, unfortunately, you don't cross the finish line because you are now dead. However, Clipglorp.
That's a sentence.
Yeah. Clipglorp, what would you like to do for your maneuvers phase? One of your teammates just died trying to take out another guy.
You're like dead.
For now, at least. It's the future, and it's
He's dead.
hand wavy space shit. I'll say there's cloning.
I think I am going to...
He's dead for now.
I'm going to advance. No. That's what they want me to do. I'm going to hold.
Slam him.
Yeah, I got to set up for the perfect slam.
You're set up for slam. This is the maneuvers.
Yeah, this is the very last maneuvers. This is the very last thing you can do.
Okay, then I'm going to slam.
All right.
So I guess I'll just keep the 7. Because I already rolled the weight.
Sure. Are you using your spike as well?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll the 2d6 just for fun. Let's see that. It doesn't get discovered. Oh no, it does get discovered and it breaks. Right? What I said.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot to write that down somewhere. Okay. Well, there's that. Also, yeah, no, he definitely fucking loses that. So go ahead and, or the Crimson Shriek loses that and loses the 2. So go ahead and roll your d6 for the extra damage. Or no, loses another one.
I knew it was going to be a 6.
Oh my
Dude.
god, literally. Well,
I got the best rolls in this game.
they do get a choice of taking that 6, or not taking it, so they'll drop back. Oh my gosh, yeah, let Rattlesnake Jake deal with that. And Rattlesnake Jake, feeling a little gutsy and really just wanting to get some revenge, is going to still attempt to he's going to attempt a slam attack against Glorp, but this
I
time
have to roll my weight.
this time he's feeling particularly ballsy, so he's also going to overclock. So he's gonna overclock by 2, which puts him at 1 integrity. So
You should overclock, problem.
Okay. Is that just my health, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that you sacrifice however many integrity points you want, and then you add that number to. Oh God, I just realized what your integrity is.
Yeah, I'm at full health.
Got a lot of
Fuck,
spare.
Jesus
Just
Christ!
destroy him, man.
The corp destroys. We need some scientific calculations here really quick. I'm gonna do 5.
Jesus. Definitely overkill.
So that'd be my weight plus 5.
His PC just crashed.
Uh,
You should be a position up as well. Actually, 2 positions up because we died.
so I should be at 10?
Yeah, and the guys will still be behind you, but you should be further up.
Should they be behind me then?
Yeah, they will be
Still?
behind you still.
Oh, I can only move myself. Oh, Rattlesnake Jake's gonna die again, probably.
I would think so.
I think I killed him last time too.
You had him already once, didn't you?
Yeah, with a spike.
Yeah, I think the second time will kill him.
He said he had 1 integrity left. So, I mean,
But
it's
yeah,
like,
he's got.
alright, well, this time we're gonna take the driver out too. Glorp gets bonus points for this.
He returns.
I did forget to do one thing when I was like splatting against the wall.
Okay, sure.
I need a medic.
God dang it, son of a bitch. Okay, so how many did he take? Or-
5.
All right. I don't think I rolled Rattlesnake Jake's.
He's not rolled his yet either.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's right.
I also said that they would all been 2 spaces up since 2 of us died.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Actually, there is now a vacancy. Okay. So yeah. Rattlesnake Jake rolled his, or is going to roll his 2 plus. So 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 plus whatever Glorp decides to. So you have to be an 8. Oh fuck.
I'm doing
sakes.
5. I'm
Yeah.
doing plus 5
14.
onto that. So that's, 14.
Absolutely unnecessarily, but yeah, you absolutely win the slam. So just automatically, Rattlesnake Jake takes 2 damage, which knocks him out to 0. Just for funsies, see if he survives. Probably not. No, okay, fair enough. Yeah, Rattlesnake Jake, his ejection seat manages to deploy, but once again, Team Juicy is responsible for destroying 2 of his vehicles.
Recurring villain.
You've definitely turned Rattlesnake Jake into a reoccurring villain, definitely. And then the Crimson Shriek gets a chance to do fucking something.
Slap, 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 slap. slam.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Slam,
It's
slam.
definitely another slam. But this one's also going to fucking overclock. We'll say by 3. Damn it. There we go. Okay. And then tries to slam Glorp 6, 7. Wait, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a 9.
It doesn't update the health bar when you change your integrity.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Crimson Streak's gonna overclock by 3 and attempt to slam Glorp. So go ahead, roll another weight.
You've got a 9.
Yeah, just need to beat a 9. Watch him roll a 1 now.
It's your problem.
Oh my god.
Who's gonna kill them both?
Do I need to overclock this one as well?
Well, you're supposed to overclock beforehand, but since you've already rolled, you definitely don't need to because you beat their overclocking. So they take the 2, and then you roll another d6.
That's not so bad.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, that's still too much damage, and they will hunker back down to 12th space. And yeah, this is the lineup that ends up crossing the finish line.
I was really hoping we'd wipe out the team, man.
Uh,
So close.
But yeah, unfortunately, Team Juicy has lost a member of the team temporarily. But Grease Lightning and Princess Peach take first place. Oh my god, I realized I forgot to keep track of all the fucking slams again.
I've done 3. I think, right? I think 3 sounds right.
You slammed him twice, but you got 2 free slams, I think.
Oh, so 4. Okay.
Yeah, it counts every successful slam. And then, of course, for each one for each slam that destroys or forces a character to retire.
Oh wait, I'm
Which-
actually going to get points for destroying a guy.
You know what? Yeah, you absolutely should. Because you're not like permanently dead. You'll come back later on.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with being dead, but I think Philip should take his place.
I was hoping you were gonna add Philip like at the end, like the final race, like he's like
Yeah.
the super secret top racer guy.
Well, it's
Right.
he's bequeathed like all his stuff to Philip in the event of his death. Not
that's a
not
really
imagining
poor-
that Philip would ever sabotage him to kill him.
That was
Okay, so
definitely.
what do we get? Like, the first and second.
All right. Well, first place gets 15 volts and 4,000 crits, and then second place you get 14 volts with 3,800 crits, and then Glorp is 10th, which is 6 volts and 1,100 crits. And unfortunately, because White Shadow met his demise, doesn't place in the final. But we'll say White Shadow definitely gets at least a 1,500 for taking out Captain 2 block there. I don't know if you've done any other successful slams. Oh yeah, you've done at least one.
Who?
No, I failed the other slam. So I've done one slam, and that slam killed the guy.
Oh, okay. I thought you. No, yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna use 4 of my vaults to get myself back up to full integrity.
Yeah, fair enough. Glorp definitely. You said you did like 4 slams.
4.
Yeah, and then one of those was the one that took out Rattlesnake Jake again. So yeah, so that's gosh to him. That's 3,000 crits for the photo op for Glorp. And then 1,500 for White Shadow whenever he gets either he comes back or Philip gets it.
Do we get
Whichever.
any volts from that?
Or be 10th.
Yeah, you came in 10th, so you have 6 volts, and then the 1,100 from placing in 10th.
1,000, so I got 4,000?
Yeah, so you should have 4,100 crits total, and then 6 volts from the where you placed, and then also the photo op.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! I actually tried to kill Clipclore, but fucking
That was
ended
your
up
first
killing
mistake.
White Shadow.
Sometimes you gotta light a fire underneath the player.
No, yeah, no, that was great though. The fact that Glipglor like managed to stay like relatively unscathed through most of that and is just dealing so much damage.
The
then
only
towards the very end-
damage.
Yeah, the only
damage I
damage
did
you
to myself was the damage I did to myself.
Yeah, the overclocking fucking Glorp is just a god on the track. Just gonna need to throw like fucking +5 weight, machines at Glorp now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm gonna be +5 weight on the next one.
Oh god. That's the,
What's
I think
gonna
that's the
be-
max.
Yeah. I think maybe do
Jeez.
some acceleration, but that doesn't really help with the
Smashing.
battle. Yeah. Speed doesn't help with
No,
smashing
but
cars.
I mean acceleration helps you in the helicam phase, gets you where you want to be if someone you're wanting to smash is up front, but yeah, no, I mean, why waste it on acceleration when you could just smash your way up the chain?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, wow. Yeah, that was definitely more eventful than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that would have been my next weight roll right there. It would have been a 10. God damn.
Oh my god.
That was a good one.
Alright. Definitely need to, like, poison Glipglorp in his sleep before the race.
Impossible.
Yeah, I put a picture of Philip in Discord. You can use that for my guy next time.
Oh, no, oh god. Philip.
Are we still doing the mechs tomorrow, Dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, it was a good time. I actually rolled higher than a 3 for once.
Yeah, no. Plus, you did a really great job of holding first, and then broadcasting people doing your mom. Well, there you go. Thank you guys for playing again. Yeah, sorry this one had a few more mistakes than the last time, but still learning. Yeah. See you next time.
Yep.
Okay, later.
Later.
And
God dang it.